This, here is Tennessee, so we're gonna get the best guys here. That's just every year. Every time we're out there, it's competition. Nobody has a spot, nobody's comfortable. We're all working to get better.
There on the field, the pride of the Southland band crisply marches into the Giant T. The rear, the roar of 97,000 fans rises with each rhythmic step. In the background, George Beatsis is singing "Fight, Balls, Fight." The orange and white Shakers flood the air. The volunteers are ready at the north end of the football field to burst through the gate. They're coming now, racing onto the field through the Giant T. In that magic moment that says, wherever you are, it's football time in Tennessee.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Still riding that high off that big win over Alabama yesterday afternoon in Neyland Stadium. The goalposts are in the river where they belong, and it just feels great. It feels so good. And where you're going to see this start to impact this football program is in the world of recruiting. Four-star wide receiver Mazeo Bennett in the class of 24 has just committed to Tennessee, and this is something we're going to continue to see. The momentum is going to continue to build. Look, Tennessee had a huge recruiting weekend for this football game. Samuel Mpemba, the five-star edge rusher, was in town. There was a lot of smoke going into this game around Carnell Tate. Was he going to be on campus? He said it was a bunch of rumors. Then he's tweeting during the game. Obviously, it's very clear that Carnell Tate loves attention, but this was a big-time opportunity. There's talk of Stanton Ramel getting back in touch with his football program. Tamarion Parker, David Hobbs, Vyson Lang, all were on campus for this game. And Maceo Bennett was actually on campus back during the Florida game. Similar type atmospheres, right? Checker Neyland, college game day, big time game. The problem is in recent years we've had some opportunities like this, especially throughout Butch Jones, his time at Tennessee. And Tennessee just did not get it done. But going out, making that statement, getting that big time win over the third-ranked Alabama Crimson Tide is huge for momentum. We're going to continue to see that momentum build. We're going to take a look at Maceo Bennett here in just a second, but as always, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that like button just below the video. It's quick, it's free, it's easy, it helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talkin VAWLS Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. This channel is 100% for the fans, by the fans. If you like what we do, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You won't miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Crazy live stream last night, immediately after the game. So we're going to bring you a bonus stream tonight, Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern time, to talk about that Alabama game last night. One more celebration, another post-game show 2.0, I guess you could call it. So I hope to see you guys in the chat tonight at 7 p.m. Let's take a look at Maceo Bennett. You can see there on the screen, 5'11", 175 in the class of 24. He is a four-star prospect. The 24/7 Sports Composite has him rated as the third-ranked player coming out of the state of South Carolina, 30th ranked wide receiver in the country. They don't actually have a scouting report on him. So what I do, if there's no scouting report to take a look at, I go look and see who has offered. Who has offered Maceo Bennett in the class of 24? You see Florida State, Kentucky, Louisville, Georgia is always one worth noting, South Carolina, Virginia Tech. More recently, Alabama. He was on campus with Alabama for a visit. They extended an offer, but again, Maceo Bennett was in Knoxville for the Tennessee-Florida game, and as soon as he came off of that visit, all the crystal balls started to flow in. You see Steve Wiltfong putting in the prediction that Maceo Bennett was coming to Tennessee. So I would say more than likely what possibly happened was that was a silent commit coming off of the visit. Don't really know. But again, you look at the offers, and if Alabama and Georgia is offering Maceo Bennett, then he's a quality kid. A lot of times we get caught up in star ratings, and he is a four-star prospect, highly rated prospect in this class of 24. But we've seen what Josh Heupel, what Alex Golish, what Kelsey Pope has been able to do with wide receivers. Obviously, the Cedric Tillman story, right? I mean, it speaks for itself. A kid that has 8 catches in his career at Tennessee, and then he balls out 1,000-yard receiver last year. Coming into this year, everybody's hyping him up, going to be the biggest wide receiver in the SEC. Unfortunately, he goes down with the ankle injury. But then what happens is you see Brew McCoy, what he's been able to do. You're seeing Ramel Keaton go out and make plays. And then, obviously, the clear cut, what a story that Jalen Hyatt is. A guy that, he admitted last year that he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. was not putting in the work. Went to Velus Jones, said, how do I get to your level? A lot of talk in the offseason about Jalen Hyatt putting in the work, and now we're seeing it pay off. 10 touchdown receptions on the season. He's just a few away. Just a few touchdown catches away from breaking the single-season touchdown reception record at Tennessee. So if there's one thing I trust this coaching staff to not only evaluate, because that's a big key, player evaluation. We can go read a scouting report off of 24/7 Sports. We can see where they're rated. We can talk about it. But nobody at 24/7 Sports is going to be able to evaluate talent better than this coaching staff. And if they can, we've got a problem. And we've seen that in previous years with Jeremy Pruitt, with Butch Jones, with Derek Dooley, Josh Heupel. This coaching staff, they are for real. When you look at what we've added in the class of 23, and again, Mazeo Bennett is class of 24, but in the class of 23, you've got Cam Seldon, 4-star prospect. A lot of people saying he could be a 5-star to come in and play at that wide receiver position. Nathan Laycock is a guy that everybody wants to throw around 3-star U, but as he starts to play his senior season, he's been bumped up to a highly rated 4-star prospect. So again, you're talking about player evaluation, player development. You look at who Tennessee added in the class of 22, all the young freshman wide receivers. You know, everybody's talking about get Squirrel White more playing time. He's a baller. We've seen him make some plays. We've seen him flash. We saw him, scorching guys in training camp. But when you've got Cedric Tillman, Brew McCoy, Jalen Hyatt out there balling out, it's going to be difficult for some of these young freshmen to get out there on the field. A lot of hype about Caleb Webb. Chaz Nimrod got a lot of buzz coming out of campus. So again, if there's one thing I trust this coaching staff to evaluate and develop, it's the wide receiver position. So again, Mazeo Bennett makes it official today, commits to Tennessee. You take a look at the class of 24, he becomes the 3rd prospect to commit to Tennessee in the class of 24. You got Carson Gentle, defensive lineman, 3-star prospect out of Chattanooga. And then you've got the big 5-star Jonathan Eccles, 5-star athlete, 6'4", 230 pounds, big-time commitment that came in back during the summer, back in July when everything was so hot and heavy in the world of recruiting for Tennessee. And I think you're about to see that start to pick up again. And when Jonathan Eccles committed back in the summer, everybody's like, this ain't going to stick. You got a long way to go. And the momentum starts to shift, or the focus starts to shift. You've been so focused on the class of 23. You got to stay there because you're going to close it out for early signing day in December. But then you're going to see more and more guys in the class of 24 start to file in. Mazeo Bennett on campus a couple of times back during the summer. His recruitment started to pick up again on campus for the Florida game. Makes it official, commits to Tennessee today. Again, becomes the 3rd prospect in the class of 24. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. How do you think this is going to impact recruiting? As, again, it's just so important that all eyes were on Tennessee yesterday in Neyland Stadium. The world was watching Tennessee take down Alabama. Everybody's watching. The atmosphere, the energy, storming the field, tearing the goalpost down. Who does not want to be in Knoxville right now? The quote from Velus Jones that I love. What wide receiver doesn't want to play in this offense? You can't tell me guys like Carnell Tate and Kyler Casper aren't sitting at home watching their TV screen and see Jalen Hyatt torch the Alabama secondary all day long. Throw in the fact that you got a 5-star quarterback, Nico Iamaleava, committed. You've got a highly rated prospect in Taven Jackson on campus learning this offense. And you've got Joe Milton, a kid with an NFL arm. He's not even a kid. That's a grown man. NFL-type arm. Can this coaching staff develop him and dial him in? We've seen some progress when we've seen him in some mop-up duty this week. A lot of buzz around Joe Milton. But there is a lot of quarterback talent down there in Knoxville. What wide receiver wouldn't want to come play for this coaching staff? But hit the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about all the big-time guys that were on campus? Who's going to be next to pull the trigger? David Hobbs, Bison Lang. A lot of big-time talent. Tamarian Parker. But love to hear your thoughts. As always, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up on the way out the door. And go check out the official merchandise of the Talkin' VAWLS Network. Go to bonfire.com/store/Talkin' VAWLS. Any and all support greatly appreciated. The Buck Family shirt going to be gone tonight after the live stream. I know I told you guys I was taking it down last night. Somebody asked me to extend it for a full week. I said I can't do that, but I'll give you one more day. So it will come down tonight after the live stream. So you can go check that or any of the other shirts as well. VAWLS by 50. Now's the time to support the Talkin VAWLS Network. We appreciate you guys, all the members of the channel. If you want to financially support what we do, you can hit that join button down below for as little as 99 cents a month. You can become a member of this channel, join fan call-in shows, custom Talkin VAWLS emojis, all that good stuff. But that's going to do it for this one. Hope to see you guys tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Time for Talkin VAWLS Live. This is the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.